Welcome to Milkmaid of the Milky Way. Yes, that is quite an unusual title, but I think that's half the reason I was drawn to this game. I bought it a couple of weeks ago. It was on sale. I couldn't say no. I was so intrigued, and today we're going to play it. So let's go. Nice music. Alrighty. Oh, it looks dark. It's bleak. It's rainy. It's stormy. Oh, I like that. Deep in a fjord, a girl and her bovine. Western Norway, 1929. Is this a rhyming game? This is a story from Calf Ledge, a small farm perched on a mountain edge. Yes, it appears so. Ooh. Oh. Well, she woke up with that big bang. Oh. Okay, so it's not all rainy and stormy. That's nice. Milkmaid of the Milky Way. I love the title. I love it. I don't even know what this game is about. I was sold on the title. That was it. Good morning. Another restless night. Luckily, the storm had passed. The fields were wet, but the sun was rising fast. If it's anything like here, after the rain, it is stinking hot. Hello? Oh, I can hear the cow. Enough hours spent in bed, I heard impatient mooing from the shed. Milking and dairy were my priorities. Today, Erland was coming to pick up the cheese. My milk bucket and tools were gone, so strange. Had a thief wandered through this mountain range? I think we need to find the milk bucket and tools. Cheese, mother's recipe. Pour fresh milk in separator. Separate the skim milk. Keep the cream for later. The milk won't curdle by default. Bring it to boil, add vinegar and salt. Don't let it clot. Stir, stir, stir the pot. Why am I not surprised the recipe is in a poem? Butter. The churner must be full of cream. Beat it hard, go full steam. Churn the butter till it's thick. It should become hard and stick. Remember to keep it cool or else will melt to a pool. Yes, true. Today I repaired the separator and added a feature to the accelerator. When I separate the milk and the cream, it automatically runs down in a stream. Ready for butter making, leaves time for bread baking. Remember to grease the door, it's been stuck before. Hinges need oil or grease when they sound like flocks of geese. At school today, a boy bought a bike. He laughed and said, "You'll fall, I swear." Riding it was harder than it looked like, but it felt so good to feel the wind in my hair. Last day of school, I'm feeling down. I'm needed at the farm, so I'm leaving town. Edvardson, my teacher, was sad to see me leave. You have a knack for science. There's so much you can achieve. Dairy farming is hard, especially the cheese. I should write down mother's recipes. Father is out with the pregnant cows. Taking good care of the herd is his thing. Mother is busy inside the house. I'm looking forward to seeing the offspring. Goodness, how many things are here? There's a lot here. Please feel free to skip ahead. I'm enjoying it. A cow died in birth. We mourn. I named the calf Leaky when born. I'll take care of you, I said. She's so sweet. She's bottle fed. Dark spots on white, she sure has a healthy appetite. Mother and father are having a row. He's angry and says she needs rest. She's talking about a strange glow she's seen on the mountain crest. Lately I've observed that she's been so reserved. That's weird, a strange glow. Leaky is growing, she's now eating grass. Work is hard, I miss going to class. Mother is quiet, so is father. I keep to my chores and try not to bother. I like to experiment, that's just me. I tried to make lemonade from the fruit from the tree. Edvardson thought about acids and bases. My drink was so sour, it shrunk our faces. Mother didn't come home from the mountain. Father is paralyzed. I'm walking around crying like a fountain, somehow not surprised. They gathered the men and arranged a search. The village went out to look. Even the priest came from the church, but no one was found in neither cranny nor crook. They found her scarf on the cliff. When I heard, I went stiff. Mother would never do such a thing. Now father is alone with his wedding ring. Keep your head up, finish your bowl, father says and scratches his head. Sorrow has taken a chunk of his soul. He spends most of his time in bed. We built a cairn, a statue of stone, a memory of the adored. We cried and laughed, us alone, the last two in the fjord. Father told me I had to be strong. He needed my work at the farm. My duties are taking all day long, chores that wear out my arm. A strange past year, a quiet time. No guests are coming to stay. A guilty question, but is it a crime to imagine leaving someday? For over a month, Father's been sick. His health has seen a decline. His eyes watery, his voice thick. The farm's obligation is mine. Father is better, but not as before. He says he's not of much use. Erland is helping sell our produce in the village so we don't go poor. On his weekly trips, he talks of building ships, jobs and new careers down at the piers. Last week I called for the doctor to come. It took him hours to arrive. Father was ill and totally glum, more dead than alive. Today's the day a year has passed since Father left this earth. Things have gone by so fast. Work keeps me busy for what it's worth. I read a book, a fascinating tale of the future and what it can entail. Cannonballs flying to the moon, I read it in one afternoon. Summer is ending, there's a change in the weather, restlessness and loneliness together. This is my life, I need to stay, even if sometimes I wish I was far away. That was amazing. I'm so glad I read that. It tells so much about her life and what she's been through. She lost her mother, she lost her father. She longs for a new life away from here, but she feels so obligated to stay. That was absolutely worthwhile. The milk bucket has gone. What about the wood pile? I took some firewood, but it was wet. Everything had soaked in the rain, I bet. Oh, nice. The wood was wet, soggy, and not dry yet. Let's have a look inside. Here we go. The spinning wheel was for making yarn, but we no longer kept sheep in our barn. Reading books was my greatest passion. Erland would give me my weekly ration. My parents' portrait, their wide open stare, they seemed to be following me everywhere. The churn was used to beat cream into spread. It made thick, greasy butter, perfect for bread. You cranked the separator, your hand ablaze, to force the cream and milk part ways. My modification was clever, without any clutter. The cream would trickle down to be churned to butter. That is a great idea. Had I been visited by a vandal? The separator was missing its handle. What should I do? I drew a blank. I couldn't make butter without the crank. So now we need a butter and her tools. I took the spoon. I would need it soon. What else do we have? We made the cheese in kettles like these. Spinning wheel, the books, the bed. That was where I slept. Lately, not so well. Strange sounds woke me up like an alarm bell. And her outfit. Up here, I had no one to impress, so I wore my pants instead of my dress. All right, let's go outside. We have a couple of things, but not much just yet. We can go down. Oh, town was a 3-hour hike away. The cows needed herding. I needed to stay. Yep. She needs to stay. I think she does feel so obligated about being here. Wow, can go right to the top of the roof? That's cool. Rocks were scattered. The chimney had crumbled. Damn that storm, I mumbled. That is not good. I don't know if I can fix that up. Can I use anything? I would if I could, but I needed stone, not wood. Alright, how do I get away? Get out of there. We might need to find a pile of stone. Let's check out this barn. Oh, that's a lemon. Can't reach. Even when I stretched my hand, elbow and knee, I couldn't reach the fruit in the tree. And I don't think we can climb. Growing fruit had been Mother's quest. They usually didn't grow here out west. Alright, let's go inside the big barn. Hey, we have 4 cows. Licky was patient and astoundingly clever. I raised her as a calf. She'd known me forever. What about the other ones? The cows needed milking. I saw from their shudders. They tiptoed impatiently with bulging udders. Well, how do I milk them? The cow moaned an impatient moo. I needed something to milk into. Alright, well, I don't have anything at the moment. And there's nothing in this room either. Let's go. Where are all my tools? I've been everywhere. The farm was perched on a mountain high, stuck between the earth and sky. And I can't go down there. Where is everything then? Can I pick that up? No. Okay, well that's very unusual. I don't think I could go anywhere else. Let me just have another look around. Whoa. Wait. Oh. I went that way before and now I'm going this way. Cool. Oh, there's a nail in there. This is so pretty. My farm was the only house around. 3 hours inland was the nearest town. Oh, I'm just going back. No, I don't want to do that. Let's go up. This would be such a peaceful life. No. I want to get that nail. Oh, okay. Bit tricky. I would get it out if I could, but the nail was stuck in the wood. I can't use anything. Oh, yes. Finally, I removed that stubborn nail. My greatest conquest, a fairy tale. A sturdy nail with 90-degree bends, solid metal with square-shaped ends. Okay, I'm not sure what to do with that just yet, but that's our bucket. How had the bucket ended up here? Had the wind made it disappear? I did think maybe it was the storm, but that would be really weird. I don't know about that. A bucket to carry milk and other dairy. Can I go that way? Yes. Oh. Oh, wow. Shouldn't I go back and milk the cows? I'm just so curious about this place. What is here? Oh, wow. Look at that tree up there. Oh, we're actually going up there. I just thought we'd be looking at it. Goodness me, that's so far away. That could be our stone to fix the chimney. I picked up some rocks, squarish like flat blocks. Oh. The flowers I had left here were dry as a bone after being left out in the wind all alone. Oh, With a sudden gust, the dry flowers turned to dust. I think she left them there for her mother, and that's the cairn that they built? Father and me had built this for Mother. A year later, a memorial for another, her mum and dad. Wow. I don't think there's anything else I can do with that just yet. Alrighty, let's head back down. Oh, goodness me. It would keep me up at nights, the thought of falling, the fear of heights. She won't go there? No. She does not want to go there. Is that... I don't know if that's where her mother fell. I think maybe it was up there, where the memorial is. What's that? A metal pole to use as a tether. The boat had sunk in stormy weather. Okay, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna go back and probably milk the cows and fix the chimney. I don't think we're finished in this area, but I don't really have anything else to do at the moment. All right. Let's head back. Milking the cows. Whoa, she runs fast. In we get. All right, cows, here we go. How do we do this? There we go. All right, girls, time to squeeze out some milk for the butter and cheese. Here we go. That's a big job. That would take a while. Oh. After milking, as always, I led the cows up to graze. Until evening, the cows could do as they please, but I needed to finish the butter and cheese. That is so lovely. The cows grazed lazily on the mountain grass. For a cow, this was definitely first class. It's all the same. All right, we'll just leave them there for now. This is a new way. Oh, this is new. Hello, what's that? Had the rock fallen from the mountainside? It was 2 meters tall and 1 meter wide. It looked like a huge salt stone, its shape mysterious and unknown. And a piece had fallen off the rock. I picked up a decently sized block. What is it? I came to a halt. It looked and tasted like salt. Now that is weird. Can I do anything with that? As I suspected, the rock was unaffected. Okay, we'll just leave that for now because I don't know what else to do with it. Out there, the sea. I felt a wave inside of me. At least we have a little bit of salt. Maybe we need to use that in a recipe. Maybe we'll wait and see. The salt can be used in a recipe. If I start talking in rhymes, please believe me, that's a crime. Okay, I've got the milk. The bucket was full, a heavy weight. It was ready to separate. Before I do that though, let me go and fix the chimney with the rocks. The stones I had found were just the right type. I started to mend the broken pipe. There we go. Though the results were mixed, I considered the chimney fixed. So that might be how we light a fire. I don't have any matches though. Could I put the firewood under there? No, the wood was too wet, I had to admit. It needed to dry before it was lit. Okay, I don't really have anything at the moment for that. But we can use our milk. Oh, the handle. Could we use the nail? An idea in my mind like a lit candle. Maybe the nail could be used as a handle. I don't think it's going to be really comfortable, but as far as I could tell, the nail fit really well. Alright, we'll pour in the milk. No time to wait, the milk was ready to separate. That's a big job. The churn was filled to the brim and the milk was nice and skim. Before the butter could be eaten, it had to be churned, it had to be beaten. Oh, in the butter churner. Yes. I love that she's doing everything the old-fashioned way. The butter was done, ready for Erlen's next pickup run. Next, the cheese had to be made, but missing ingredients had me delayed. How do I make the cheese? A big fat brick of mountain butter thick. The milk should be boiled before it was spoiled. Oh. We could pour it in there, but we don't have a fire started yet. Skim milk in the pot. Now it needed to get hot. Let's check our book. So cheese. Pour the fresh milk in, separate the skim milk, keep the cream for later. The milk won't curdle. Bring it to the boil. Add vinegar and salt. Will I have salt? This must be salt, I was reasoning, and threw in a good pinch as seasoning. Nice. So, what do I do now? I don't know. I'm sure that I've looked at everything. The salty rock was a lifesaver. It gave the cheese much needed flavor. I cannot use the wood? What about a spoon? I let out a sigh. That was meant for wood, dry. Could I spin the wood? No. Alright, let's not do that just yet. We have to find another answer. Let's check in this room now that the cows have gone. There's nothing else here though. I would like to try and reach the lemon with the spoon. Oh yes! The fruit had a certain appeal with its fresh smell and yellow peel. Could we use that as the vinegar? The lemon was terribly sour, impossible to directly devour. I'm going to put the lemon in the pot to make the cheese. Yep, I squeezed the lemon from the garden, hoping it would make the cheese harden. So the only thing we're missing now is the wood. Okay, well, we're not going into town. What's that exactly? All the tools have gone. How do we dry this firewood? It's very windy here. I can't use that as the firewood, I don't think. Such beauty, but so remote. I swallowed the lump in my throat. Sometimes I would just sit and think, is this it? I sat down and thought about everything. What would my future bring? Looking down on Calf Ledge, I thought about Father's pledge. Okay, that's it. Oh, I like that I exhausted all those lines. Okay, well, we need to find something to do with those logs. It's a different world up here, Mother had said. Past these rocks, the cows were fed. I mean, it's so windy that it makes me think that maybe the wood could dry in the breeze, but I don't know if that's a silly thing to try. I mean, it would probably take forever, right? let's keep going. That's the direction to the salt. And I think we're finished there. I don't know if the wood would dry. No, definitely not. Okay, let's go back. Make sure that I have been everywhere. So that is the cows. They're having a great time. They're not going to be any help with my wood. There's nothing really here. No, can't use that there. Okay, so I've reached the point where I don't really know what else to do, unfortunately. And there's nothing I can do here either. Okay, well, we have the butter. Wait. Oops. Let me just check the book. So we've got the cheese, the butter. Remember to grease the door. Hinges need oil or grease. That, we could use the butter on a door, but I don't know of any door that needs greasing. There's nothing else up here. I think we're done. And we've definitely looked here. Oh! Oh, the can was a place I would go to cry. This time I left the wet wood to dry. Okay, how long does that take to dry? In time the wood would dry, so I decided to say goodbye. Okay, let's leave and go back. Oh, that was so quick. The wood had dried, now it was bona fide. So what happened was that is a great spot for the wood to dry because it's very windy, and the flowers that we left up there too had just dried into dust, basically. So now we can start the fire, but I don't have any matches. So I'm wondering, what can I use as tinder? Maybe the wooden spoon. I could start a fire like in Castaway. I don't know about that though. Oh, the birds. Think, to spend all day soaring instead of doing chores. So boring. Absolutely. I mean, maybe that's why I like birds. Okay, let's go down here and into our home. Put the dry wood down. But how do I start the fire? Oh, great. That's fantastic. The sound and the warmth, the glow and the heat. Nothing like a fire to warm up cold feet. Excellent. Well, the lemon was a vinegar substitute and gave the cheese a smell of fruit. So is that ready? Do I put the butter in? Should I try the butter in there? Putting that in the pot? I thought not. Okay, well, let's leave. Oh, wow, the chimney. The smoke is coming up. That's awesome. There's nothing else I can do there? Okay, I thought I would give the butter a bit of a smoky flavor. You know, just something cool. Let's check on the cheese. Okay, well, it hasn't, the cheese was not ready to eat. Okay, maybe we just have to wait a little bit longer. Let's have a look in here. There's nothing else here. Definitely nothing. Okay. Nothing there on the tree. Okay, well, how long do I have to wait for the cheese to be ready? Not ready. Okay, well, do I go to sleep? No. I don't read a book? No. What do I do then with the butter? I'm finished? Yep. Don't put it on there? No. Can I stir the cheese? Oh, nice. The cheese was ready, I said out loud. This would have made Mother proud. Just as the chores were done for the day, "Hey Ruth," I heard a voice and a neigh. It was Erland, no doubt. "I'm coming right out." There he is. "The trail up here will someday be my death," Erland said, short of breath. Let's be pleasant. "I'm glad you could make it," I had to admit. He looked at me with a frown. "Have I ever let you down?" "So you're wearing pants today? Very manly, I must say." What about pleasant again? "They were my father's, they fit me fine, after some hours with needle and twine." He smiled and scratched his ear. "How are things up here?" I'll be honest. I've had this strange feeling lately. I haven't been sleeping greatly." His mind seemed distant, like thoughts persistent. I hoped I wasn't giving him any displease, so I changed the subject to butter and cheese. "Oh, about the dairy." He was looking wary. Does he not want it anymore? "It's not as easy to sell as before. People are buying margarine at the store." "Really? Margarine? Tasteless fat from a machine." "Trust me, I'm just like you, up in arms. The townsfolk just won't buy from the farms." This put me in a squeeze. What about my mountain cheese? "Well, as far as I can tell, the cheese is easier to sell, but it's not like before when customers ran down my door." "Come see the changes, you'd be surprised for sure. They even have this thing called haute couture." That's not good. What should I do? Uncomfortable. I wouldn't feel comfortable around town. They'd probably see me as the farming clown. Erland looked up, a slight change in tone. "So you'll continue up here, all alone?" Vague? I don't know. I looked at the ford below. I don't know. They're looking for workers down at the dock. The money is good if you work the clock. Better than farming and digging the gravel. With the money we make, we could even travel. Okay. How do I say yes? She doesn't want to. Like a fish avoiding the lure, I said, "I'm not sure." "You should think it over, of course. I've already sold the horse." I looked at his face and said, "Please, can you help me sell my butter and cheese?" "Not for much longer." "I'll sell the cheese, but the butter you can toss. It'll be the scrawny villager's loss." So then what are we going to do with all the butter that we make? It seems like her life is... There's not as much meaning for her anymore. She's carrying on because it was in her family, but... Oh, this thing is happening again? I woke up with a feeling strong that something was wrong. Chilly outside, a smell in the air. Something felt wrong, I swear. I have this weird feeling, and I don't know if it's the truth, but like the title, Milkmaid of the Milky Way, like, is it aliens? I was good. I didn't need wood. No walking on roofs at night. I'll have to wait for the daylight. Where do we go? We don't go into town. You'd have to be fearless to walk that path in darkness. What about the cows? Are they okay? Oh yes, they're back. But the other cow is gone. A fear grew in me, a dark stir. Licky was missing. I needed to find her. While the others are sleeping peacefully. This wasn't good. I was visibly shaken. Licky was missing. Had she been taken? Just like all of our stuff, how that was missing. Okay, well, let's go see if we can find the cow. Like when we woke up in the morning, all of our stuff had been taken. It was scattered. The ocean mirrored the countless stars like tiny pinpoint memoirs. That was nice. Okay, let's go up here. We cannot sit at the moment. Whoa, it's so beautiful at night. Wow. Okay, let's go to the next screen. That's the Aurora Borealis. It's gorgeous. The Milky Way split the sky in two. Countless stars, a breathtaking view. The dancing northern light filled me with both dread and delight. I've never seen the northern lights, or I don't know if we have northern lights here in Australia, but I know that there are locations in Australia where you can see these lights. Maybe they're called the southern lights, but I would love to see that one day. They are absolutely gorgeous. Hey, there's something. What's that? That's the salt rock thing. What's that? I looked down. Guess what I found? Licky's cowbell on the ground. A light seemed to radiate from the salty rock slate. It gave me a feeling I couldn't define. A chill went down my spine. This is aliens. Licky's bell I'd found. It made a jangly sound. What do I do? The rock was solid and hard. It couldn't be marred. I don't do anything with it. Well, that is just weird. Well, I don't know what to do about that, but that is really weird. The cow, I think, is inside that salty rock thing. I don't know how to get her out. There's nothing here. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Licky was stuck. She couldn't get out. My voice was weak. I tried to shout. How do I get her? Oh my goodness. Come on. Come on. I banged the bell with great tension. It seemed to work. It got her attention. Can we do it again? Come on. Come on. Come on. This was working. I could tell. Licky was hearing me banging the bell. Yes. But how can we get her out? She's so big. A little more and she would make it ashore. Oh my goodness. The poor baby. There, there, I said to us both. I'll always take care of you. That is my oath. Oh, the poor little thing. What happened though? After a sleepless night, I led the cows to graze. It felt good to feel the sun in my face. Today I had to clean out the manure. These were the things a farmer must endure. She looked none the worse after last night's escapade. Licky seemed fine, hungry and unafraid. Wow. Thankfully the cows were not stressed. There were no traces of unrest. Okay, well what I'm going to do is go check in the other areas. See if anything weird has happened. Okay, well it's best we go back to the barn. I need to do some cleaning. Oh, before I go, let me just check behind this rock at this salt rock thingy. Is that still there? Yes. Okay, it's still there. Yeah, this is weird. There's something weird about that stone. But we're going to go back to the barn. I know I don't have any tools to clean out the barn, but maybe when we go there, it'll be like the matches. She'll just immediately have a rake. Whoa. I thought so. It's aliens. What? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess we're not cleaning out the barn today. The thunderous sound, the heat you could feel. Apparition so strange it could make you kneel. Was it a dream? No, it was real. Okay, so it's taking my cows. It's not good. That's not good at all. Maybe they'll want to buy the butter. No, don't take the cows. Whoa. No, the cows look confused and scared. Poor things. What was this terrible machine with wings? No, no. Oh my goodness, this is very unexpected. They took my cows, lifted them through the air. My jaw dropped. My eyes 1,000 yards stare. My cows! Suddenly the ship took off with a hiss. Hey, you're not getting away with this. Oh, she's brave. Oh, she's brave. There's nothing I can do though. Whoa! Get on it, get on it! If I built momentum, could I jump aboard? I'd have to make it in time or I'd end up in the fjord. Built momentum. Should we try? Should we try? Time it just right. Time it just right. There we go. I was too scared to read a lot of those lines. Oh my goodness. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What on earth? My head was hurting, truth to be told, but at least I'd found my foothold. Now that I hadn't died, I had to find a way inside. What? What is this? Okay, this was so unexpected. Up there, that's how we get in. And you know what? From reading the diary, it said to use the butter on a squeaky door or something. I bet that's what it is. These won't budge, I said with a grudge. That hatch had a small gap on one side, but it was still stuck no matter how I pried. Oh. What about if I used the handle? Or it doesn't work, doesn't work. What about the butter? Oh, that wouldn't do the trick. The gap was narrow, the butter too thick. Can I combine? Oh. Okay, the doors are stuck. What about up here? The huge dome glistened in the sun. I looked for windows but found none. The ship was built by metal somehow. It sloped smoothly towards the bow. Oh, then what do I do? I could scratch and lift with all my might, but the hatch was sealed completely tight. I didn't want to leave butter on the floor. I decided to carry it around a bit more. These won't budge. All were closed. These won't budge. It was still stuck. I can't go up there? Can I put butter on that? Nowhere to put that on the ship. Well, what am I to do? Do I look somewhere else? Oh, yes. Okay. Without going closer, it wasn't possible knowing what that thing was, but it was glowing. All right, well, let's go and then maybe time it correctly. I couldn't walk out there. Hot steam was everywhere. What's that? It was a strange looking panel with holes. There didn't seem to be any controls. There was no plan. I wasn't being clever, but maybe the spoon could be used as a lever. The spoon stuck out a bit, but otherwise it was a perfect fit. Does that turn off the steam? It seemed the lever was used to obstruct the steam coming from the duct. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, what is this then? I bent down to investigate. It was a very hot metal plate. Could I put the butter on it? Would that cool it down? The butter went from a thick, hard piece to a melted oil, a pool of grease. Oh. The butter had melted with ease. Now it was a pool of grease. Grease. But I had to do a rhyme there. I'm sorry. All right, let's go back up. And maybe now I can use this butter on one of these hatches. It's got to be that hatch. The one that had the missing bits on either side. Let's use that. Maybe the melted butter would grease the edges of this metal piece. The butter filled up the edges and disappeared. That was my last chance, I feared. The hatch would still not budge. Maybe if I... Oh! Fudge! Whoa! I mean, I was very intrigued by this game and the title, but goodness me, I wasn't expecting this. I had bruised my lip, but was inside the ship. Through the walls I felt vibration, maybe coming from the ventilation. What's that? There was a sheet or panel that I couldn't dismantle. Maybe we need a screwdriver? Do we go that way? I felt fear. I heard footsteps near. Oh. Hello? The old man spoke in a strange tongue, his voice and face far from young. Instead of trying to understand, I turned away and ran from the man. Yeah, probably for the best. Oh no. Okay, it's got worse. The queen-like figure stared with eyes so tense. She spoke in a language that made no sense. I told her quite frankly, I don't understand. Your words must derive from a far-away land. I think in that moment we both understood. Speaking like this would do us no good. Oh, hello. Can I now speak their language? Her word sounded strange, but now they made sense. She asked me my name, her voice slightly tense. Polite. I told her the truth. My name is Ruth. Ruth, she said, her eyes narrow. It sent a tremor through my marrow. This is the Vida, welcome aboard. You managed to get here of your own accord. I am Amrita, call me impressed. Getting on board must have been quite a quest. What can I say? I faced my fear. I couldn't just stay and see my cows disappear. This youthful irreverence, I find it refreshing. This might all have been a blessing. My cows, please? I needed to ask, where are my cows and why did you take them? Your questions are many, I'm sure. Let me rather give you a tour. Come, she said, and gestured me to follow. Down the corridor, our footsteps sounded hollow. Okay, why do they want my cows? Can I have them back? Whoa. Wait, I just had this funny idea. Maybe they want to buy my butter. Welcome to the Vida, come with me. There is much to show and much to see. Whoa. It's best for both you would agree that you should come and follow me. I never knew that this existed. All in due time, Amrita insisted. That side looks broken. I can't get up that side. That's my land. Whoa! What? Wait! This is the biodome, our holy retreat. Here the animals sleep and eat. The dome was filled with air and light. It truly was a magnificent sight. This is the high point of our tour. As you can see, your cows are secure. But they've been stolen. My cows? As I asked, my heart nearly skipped a beat. Are my cows merely food for your beasts to eat? Amrita laughed. Milk beasts are herbivores. They are peaceful and only eat grass, of course. Tell me about the animals. All I could say, what are they? Once the milk beasts were plentiful and diverse. Now these are the last 4 in the universe. Amrita's head hung low. Woe, the last bull died aeons ago. Her wand? What did you do to my head with your wand just before? I said. The brief pain notwithstanding, it gave you the gift of understanding. Definitely, now we can understand them. I must see your cows. I got word from our herdsman. He says they're wonderful, quite the specimen. Goodness gracious. The huge beasts were a sight to behold. Peaceful and leathery, they surely looked old. Wow, look at that tree up there. It was nothing like home, this huge, strange dome. In the middle, a blue lake, probably there for the animals' sake. Let's go and see our cows. Oh, that one looks sick. Oh no. I let out a huge breath of relief. They hadn't ended up as ground beef. This is Pal, our expert on bovine. He says your cows are divine. His voice was old. I must admit, these are beautiful, a perfect fit. A perfect fit, you say? For what, if I may? For the sacrifice, of course, he said without remorse. What sacrifice? Tell me now and no lies. Girl, please stop your crying. You see, our breed is slowly dying. Through vision blurred, I heard, only your cows can save our herd. My heart sank like a stone. You kill my cows to save your own? Not kill per se, but a sacrifice must be made, I'm sorry to say. What does this sacrifice comprise, and why does it lead to my cow's demise? I understand what I'm saying is bold. We transfer youth from the young to the old. To believe it, it must be seen. Let me show you the age machine. Not if it's going to kill my cows. Her voice was proud. She said, Ruth, this is the machine that regains lost youth. Your cows will save our holy herd when we have their age transferred. Why do you need my cows for this? It felt like being swallowed by an abyss. A trade must be made for aging to reverse. These are the laws of the universe. Matter for matter, they must be the same. Age is an ember, but youth is a flame. Refuse or bargain? Could Ruth trade some of her age? Please, there must be some other way. I will do anything you say. Amrita's lips curled. Anything, girl? Let's not stay and chat. See that circle? Step into that. Exactly. The stairway looked battered. There's nothing I can do. She's going to transfer Ruth's age. The circle to the right, it's in your line of sight. I asked her what she wanted. She scowled like she was taunted. She said with badly hidden aggression, give me your most valuable possession. I don't have much to give. I've got my things where I live. In an unexpected rage, she cried, give me your age. What? And now Ruth is going to be old. Bones bent, skin crawled, heart pounding, my mind appalled. Oh my goodness, I did not expect this. Oh, what? Was that the right thing to do? That's Ruth. No way. What about the cows though? Are they okay? Oh, this is nuts. I'm happy to see you up and awake. I'm sure you're confused. Your body must ache. The man seemed understanding. I didn't have to explain that every part of my body was in excruciating pain. Why is my body different? I asked in dismay. And why has my blonde hair turned so grey? Your youth was stolen by our queen when she put you in the age machine. His shocking words cut me like a knife. With a poof, I was at the end of my life. But what can I do? Can it be reversed? Can I get young again, or am I cursed? I'd love to help you, but I have no years to spare. This ship is filled with elders, as far as I'm aware. So let me guess, everyone else on this ship has traded their age for the queen when she got too old. Now please excuse me, I have lots of work to do. The feast is soon upon us, and I would hide if I were you. What on earth? Please don't touch that drink. It's not ready, I think. I'm sorry, I had to exclaim. I never quite got your name. Oh, pardon my forgetful condition. Gopal's my name, the ship's physician. Right now I'm having trouble with the yeast. I'm preparing the brew for the upcoming feast. I hope I've left you less confused. Please, Ruth, may I be excused? We're not less confused at all. I don't like this. It was a mystery I needed to unravel. What is this ship, and from where did you travel? We have traveled for countless generations, searching, visiting, and making new relations. Our history goes back 1,000 suns. We have made countless galaxy runs. I was born long after the last bull had died. For ages, Amrita has been our master and guide. We search, we pray, we abide the rules, but the future is bleak when we're kept as old fools. Ooh, does that mean that maybe he is against what has happened? I looked around, suspicious. Why is Amrita the queen so vicious? Be careful, these walls have eyes and ears. You don't want to lose any more years. Amrita is our queen and supreme leader. She keeps us at bay and forces us to feed her. Everyone's afraid. We bow with closed lips. She controls everything with that staff she equips. Get the staff. She takes care of our herd, that's the truth. But most important for her is her own youth. She has taken so much, many years from our lives. When we are gone, she's the one who survives. Exactly. The feast? I asked with slight apprehension, what is this feast you mention? When the milk beasts are rejuvenated, we celebrate. Amrita the queen demands it, and we must fill her plate. Gopal's head hung. I wish it was I who got young. It might be. One day we can fix this. I can't take that. It's not ready. What about this over here? It was an unfamiliar appliance meant for some strange science. My goodness, this is so strange. Oh, I picked up the empty jar. Now where was the nearest bar? The glass was heavy and crystal clear. It could probably hold a pint of beer. Could I swap it? Excuse me, what are you doing? Please do not disturb my brewing. Okay, I can't swap the glass. This is unbelievable. Oh, it's fabric. The fabrics look like heavy fur, too rough for any connoisseur. Huh, I asked the lady who was sewing. Hello there, how's it going? Hello dear, I'm awfully occupied. Her face looked puffy, like she'd recently cried. I am Ruth, the milkmaid, I said. I am Anissa. I work with needle and thread. Her sewing. The sewing looked terribly painstaking. What, may I ask, are you making? Oh, my stars, I'm going to be sick. This cape I'm making is far too thick. Amrita demands a flowing cape, but my fabrics are heavy and won't hold its shape. I can't make this cloth fly like silk in time before the feast of the milk. Maybe there's something that we can do. Age machine? Do you know a way to get young again? Maybe I could trade years with some younger men? The seamstress went quiet, her sewing slow. She muttered, I'm sorry, I wouldn't know. It's because she's had her age. Oh, did you see that? I spotted a tuft of black hair. Hey, who's back there? It's a little boy. It's her son? This is Halim, the last boy on board. He must be hidden until order is restored. If Amrita finds out, all hope is lost. We must keep him a secret at all cost. When I grow up, I'll change the rules. I won't let the queen treat us like fools. Halim, my boy, your time will come, but now I need you to keep mum. Now quick, go hide, Anissa cried. Yeah, they can't show the little boy to Amrita. She'll just take him. The cape. What is this cape you're making? Anissa's hands were shaking. The queen has explicitly expressed that this cape shall leave everyone impressed. If the cape does not appeal to the queen, she surely will put me in the age machine. But my fabrics are heavy as leather. The cape must be light as a feather. Is there anything I can do? I wondered if I could take some of the fabrics. No, I cannot. There must be something I can do here. I do like that most of the other people seem to be against what Amrita is doing. Honestly, I did not expect this at all. Milkmaid of the Milky Way finally now makes sense, but I thought it was going to have a more innocent outlook, like maybe we could sell our butter to Amrita, but no, that's not it. A crate, probably used for freight. Nothing I can do with that? No. What's that thing? Oh, there's something over there. It was a revolving spool, spinning like a whirlpool. Could you put fabric in that to make the fabrics thinner? A burning flame with no sense of gravity was floating inside the huge round cavity. It looked like a huge humming spider, only bigger, only wider, like a spinning wheel. Could I put... even with perfect aim, I didn't want to use that on the flame. I tried asking myself, but I had nothing to put on that shelf. Okay, I don't think there's anything else that I do here. I just have this feeling that maybe I could put the fabric on that spinning spool. Can I go down? Yes. At least I can go down the sides. Whoa. What's this room? Hello. Hello there, miss. I'm the mechanic, Viz. You look new. Have I seen you before? And what did you come down here for? I explained my dire situation. Viz shook his head for the whole duration. How can she demand our support when all she does is extort? If I wasn't this old, I'd disobey. My power tools would sure make way. What are you repairing? I asked and looked at that strange thing. This is a hover sled, an older design. We used it to herd our bovine. But there's been problems with the steering. It has a tendency to suddenly start veering. And of course, no one here can ride the sled. We're too old, and soon we'll all be dead. What about the little boy? Do you need help to fix it? I can aid. You just have to teach me the tools of the trade. There's not much you can do to help, I think, unless you'd get me something cool to drink. Well, I do have the cup. He looked up and said with certain snide, to use that dimensional focuser, you need to be qualified. Hey there, let me set you straight. No one touches my void crate. What else do we have? Some blueprints. Oh, it looked like some kind of blueprint. Symbol so tiny I had to squint. That's the machine that we just saw. The Vita, that's the ship. I don't really know what anything else is for, I'll be honest. Hey lady, hold still. No one touches my power drill. Curse this broken hover sled, the sweating mechanic said. Repairing. Okay, I just need to get him a drink. That's all I can do. Can I go that way? I mean, I could give him this empty cup. You see me sweating and an empty glass I'm getting. Oh, wait. There was something else down there. That one. Don't touch that, he said with a scoff. That power tooth will rip your face right off. Alright, well let's just leave that for now. We need to get a drink, come back and give that to him. I have a feeling this machine could be used with the fabrics. Maybe I could ask for a fabric just to see if I could try to fix it. No, don't go down. We want to go away. Come on, this way. There we go. She just got a bit stuck. Let's see if we can take one of these fabrics with us. No, I'm just getting the same. No, I'm not able to pick up anything, unfortunately. But honestly, I think that that could be the solution. Let's just leave that for now then. We can't do anything in there. I'll head to the left. Whoa! These are sick people? The sleeping person looked old and frail, breath so heavy, skin so pale. There's so many of them. Once these people had probably been agile. Now they look close to death, so fragile. Were all these elders here at rest a result of Amrita's youth-obsessed quest? The woman looked like a great-grandparent, just skin and bones, almost transparent. There was one bed left free. I hoped it wasn't meant for me. Oh, should you just go pressing random buttons? I don't know about that. Oh, everything seems to be in order here. I'll have to go back to brewing beer. So he comes along when the button is pressed. It was hard on my body to kneel, but I picked up a bolt made of steel. Could I throw that bolt at the button? A metal screw more old than new. I hadn't been here long, but I guessed it meant that something was wrong. What's that? Whoa, no, don't go. Oh, thank goodness. It looked like the rising beam of light could reverse gravity, but just not quite. A glowing matter was shining so great under the stuck bent metal plate. What is that? Okay, so it's not quite working. All right, I do have an idea, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to stand there and I'm going to use that to throw. Oh, no, really? Oh, damn it. That needs to be my distraction. Wait. Could I put that under there? That doesn't work. Could I give that to that person? No, thank you. I'm making brew. Okay, I'll leave that for now. Oh, I thought that was another room in there. Well, how do I press that button and distract the guy? Can I press it and then walk away? Go, 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 go. Yes. Let's take that. I could take that glass, yes, but that would create a big wet mess. Let's swap it. Oh, I didn't have enough time. Okay, I know what I'm doing though. Okay, come back. Press the button. So this is going to get us a nice cold beer for the mechanic. So that guy is coming here. Well, let's swap. Oh, nice. I switched glasses hoping what I was doing wouldn't cause problems for the doctor's brewing. There we go. Excellent. So now we have a nice cold beer. It smelled faintly of yeast, but it was cold at least. Okay, let's head down. Ah, she didn't get stuck this time. All right, we're going to go down, give the mechanic his nice cold drink. Down you get, down you get. And that's for you, sir. Happy? Yeah, happy. You are a kind woman. You're the first who's come down here to quench my thirst. Yay! So, what do we get in return? What are you repairing? Oh no, there's nothing I can do. Well, what am I meant to do? I've got that metal screw. Let's just try it on all sorts of things. Does he want it? Oh. Looks like an elevator bolt to me. You can borrow my drill to get those free. Okay. I normally don't lend out my tools, but you've been so kind on bending the rules. Oh, it was a tool like I've never seen, a handheld screw-driving machine. All right, well, let's go up. I want to see if I can use the tools on anything here. The crates were closed, no openings exposed. Can I use it on that thing? I did want to use that tool on the spinning revolving spool. No, because I need fabric on there. Okay, so I'm guessing we don't use that at the moment. Let's check our book and see if there's anything there about spinning clothes. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, well, let's get out of here. We now have a drill. Could I repair that hover portal thing in the floor? Can I use the drill on the fabric? There wasn't much to do with those piles. My things could not be used on textiles. Oh, I don't use power tools. I only use needle, thread, and spools. I can't take? No. Darn it. I really need the fabric to make it. I know I can use it on the spinner down, but I can't pick up any of those fabrics. Alright, so what I'm going to try doing here is heading across, using the power tool on that. If I open the metal cover, maybe the glowing matter I'd discover. Okay, so what's that? is that? It was a strange, soft material, lighter than air, ethereal. It's for, you know what it's for? It's for the cape. It is for the cape. So let's give that back to, or let's give that to the seamstress. I'm just trying to think of ways that I can sabotage this cape. Let's just fast forward through that and give her that material. I took out the floating blob and asked if it could help her job. Yes. That looks light, almost witching, but I can't use that blob for stitching. Okay, so this is the thing that I put on the big spinning wheel. Okay. I'm really enjoying this. I think it's cute, and Ruth's enjoying it too. She's having a bit of a dance up there. Alrighty, let's spin this into some very light thread. I remembered Mother back on the farm. When we had sheep, she was spinning yarn. Perfect. That went quite well, I said, as I looked at the floating thread. The blob had spun to a thin, fine thread, but if I touched the spool, my fingers would shred. Oh, there we go. Nice. The ethereal blob had spun into a yarn that weighed none. The yarn had a magical trait. It floated, it had no weight. Okay, so I'm beginning to think, how can we make this into a cape that sabotages what Amrita is doing? The cape has no weight. It floats. Maybe we could float her somewhere. Let's give her that new thread. Oh my, what a wonderful thing. You brought me a floating string. This should make the cape float. Her voice thick, a lump in her throat. Oh, it's the mechanic. Better fix that elevator before the Queen sees, or she'll reprimand us and have us on our knees. Okay, so she's going to be busy making the cape. There we go. We're hiding in the back there. The cape is done, as you commanded. You did this yourself, single-handed? Yes, my queen, it took a while to shape this delicate textile. Well, for starters, I don't like the colour. And for size, why make it smaller? Am I not a righteous queen who serves, protects, and keeps our grass green? Should I not be well dressed at least, in time before the important feast? Of course. Without remorse I work and pray to keep our herd alive for another day. Why? I ask you to do one easy job, and you do it carelessly, like a slob. Excuse me, the cape is amazing, it's a miracle. Oh! You are not a person who cares. I think you owe me some of your years. No. Go. Oh my goodness, she's probably going to die. She's so old. Hey kid, stay. There is another way. Listen, I have a plan. If you want to stop this madness, you'll have to be a man. Oh, so he needs to grow up a bit? Will we give him some of our years? You helped my mother, I'll help you. Just tell me what you want me to do. Look, time is of the essence. Let's skip your whole adolescence. Oh, he gives Ruth some of his years. Yes, that's what's going to happen. I mean, risky plan, but it's going to help Ruth and him. Are you sure you want to go through with this? There's nothing about my childhood I'll miss. Well, let's do it. A shiver ran from my feet to my shoulder. That's the circle that turns you older. Okay, let's go in the younger circle. I'm not sure how this works, I must confide, but please try standing on the other side. How do we know when to get off? So I'm not sure how to turn it on. Maybe just count down 3, 2, 1. Oh! How does it know how many years to take and to give? That's us? We're back to normal? What? Oh, wow! So how does it feel to be grown? Halim replied with a groan. Oh, I sure feel different, more old than new. Also, I see everything from a different point of view. It's such a long way down to the floors, and my voice seems darker, of course. Growing up is tough on body and mind. We'll catch up, take a rest, and unwind. Is that the mother? Yes. Mother, what has she done? It's Halim, your son. I could hear Halim sobbing and crying. Even a man grieves when his mother is dying. These people had worries far bigger than mine. My resolve hardened. I'd force the queen to resign. I kept a respectful distance. I'd wait till later to ask for assistance. I didn't want to do the button press and cause Gopal even more stress. Okay, so what? Whoa! Are you all right? I asked the man, a poor sight. Oh, my stars, thank you, Ruth, but things are not good, to tell you the truth. I was trying to make a brew for the feast when something happened and the pressure increased. Suddenly, the brewing machines exploded. They're old and the pipes had probably corroded. Everything is lost. The queen will be so crossed. Oh, this has to stop. We have to contravene. I just need to know how I can stop the queen. Steal the staff. It contains the power. But don't get caught. It will be your final hour. Here, let me help you to your feet before I show the queen her defeat. Nah, just let an old man sit and rest. Go get the staff. Do your best. I didn't need to inspect. That machine was wrecked. Well, how do I find the queen then? Where is she? Oh, there's something on the floor. Oh, it was Anissa's needle she used for sewing. She wouldn't miss it where she was going. I pricked my skin. Ow, needles are sharp, you know. Okay, so then what do we do with this needle? Come on, get down, get down. I need to think where I can use this. Not there. Not there. Why would I want a needle on a shelf, I ask myself. Not there. I can't combine them. I'll leave that flame to itself. So I don't do anything there either. Down with the mechanic, I can't think of anything to use here. That's new. I need that squirt gun. It's for lubricating things that squeak and sound grating. Shame we used all of our butter. You got back your youth? Good on you, Ruth. How is the repair going? Is there any progress showing? Well, the engine is soon done, but the hood fell off on the last run. The hover sled needs a new bonnet. Don't worry, I'm on it. I think I need the oil gun though. Can I borrow your oil can? I asked the old man. It's almost empty, a sad state of affairs. I need it for oiling and squeaky repairs. Okay, can I use the needle on him? Nah, I use tools that are big, not some tiny metal twig. Let's check out this blueprint again. It was a diagram of tunnels or a maze made out of different pathways. Okay, I'm not really sure what to do there. So then honestly, I don't know where to go next. I can't really find any other different ways to go. Go up there and down here. Unless I go up through that hovering portal thing. I did think that going down there was a room, but no, it is not. Okay, so I don't do anything there. No, I can't go that way. What about this? Oh, now it takes us. Where are we going though? Whoa! Oh, the blueprint. The maze, it'll show us the right direction. There's something on the floor. That's a pipe? Oh, a piece of fruit was lying there, rotten. Maybe a sacrifice, maybe just forgotten. It's a banana or something. The fruit was old and musty, unedible, moist and dusty. Okay, I don't do anything with that. It looked like a memorial or a holy place with a statue center with a milk beast's face. I didn't understand these people's beliefs, but the shrine was decorated with flowers and leaves. Okay, let's go have a look at the back before we go poking around in those other portals. Oh, that's... Oh. Okay, that's just that area. That's that area. I have to use this fruit somewhere. Oh, wait. I've put the fruit there. On that stage, things would age. Well, my banana is stuck there and I can't get it back. So I don't know what to do about that. Oh, wow. Decorations for the feast? On the floor were parts of the decoration, ordered by the Queen for the celebration. Hello? Hello there, ladies. How do you do? My name is Ruth. Nice to meet you. You hear that, Tithy? She called you a lady. You don't deserve that title. You're so shady. Astava, you're no better. Remember the mechanic? He fled your bedroom naked in panic. Goodness. So are you in charge of the decorations? They look nice. Congratulations. It's a secret, but I'll spoil it. We dragged the garlands through the toilet. But seriously, we wish you the best of luck. Tell the Queen she's a stupid, lame duck. Oh my goodness, these ladies are so funny. They're just giggling, having the best of time. Oh, ladies. Can I go outside? Yes, I can. Is this way the same way? No, it's different. This is where we first came from. Oh, I can use this. Oh, wait. That can be the piece for the mechanic. Yes. Nothing down that way. I decided I should stay. All right, let's keep that in mind. We need to get back to the mechanic, but I want to have a look out here first. That's like that piece of salt thing that was in our yard. It was one of those huge salt pillars. Maybe they were used by some distillers. There's nothing I can do with that. I couldn't drill through rock. Okay, what does this do? What? It was closed before, now it was an open door. It was a red sign with a pillar and a circle design. Cogs were slowly revolving like my brain when puzzle solving. Yep, that happens to me too. It seems the bubble stopped when the hatch was open popped. Close. So the bubbles are going again. For a moment I forgot my troubles, mesmerized by the floating bubbles. Okay, let's leave that until I think I know what to do with it, because I don't know just yet. Looking down on Earth, my awe grew. Such a beautiful planet, so brilliantly blue. But before my return, I would offer my assistance to these poor people and their hopeless resistance. I don't have anything else I can do there, so I guess I'm going to go straight down, back to the mechanic. Oh wait, I am curious about those holes. Oh, a kitchen. Okay, so we have water. On the chef's table propped, vegetables finely chopped. Hello, chef. The chef looked like he was swearing. What dish are you preparing? A veggie stew for the celebration, but for me, this is only frustration. We ran out of spice a long time ago, so everything tastes bland, you know. All I've got are these tasteless roots. Oh, how I long for some fresh fruits. If this meal disappoints the queen, she'll retire me, if you know what I mean. Well, we've put the banana on the aging machine, so if I can get that to be younger somehow. That knife looks sharp. Do you have another? Maybe I could borrow one, if it's no bother. Sorry, miss, I need my blade to cut these roots, I'm afraid. But if you could get me something tasty for the stew, something fresh, I could probably lend it to you. Alrighty, so we need to fix that banana. A bland smell coming from the stew. Maybe it needed something fresh and new. It sure does. Well, let's go back. I don't know how to get that banana to be fresh though. What's this way? Oh, that takes me up. I see. Ooh. The duct went through this hole and continued into the wall. The door was locked from the inside. I couldn't open it even if I tried. Ah, okay. So I'm guessing we don't go that way. Maybe we'll come back there. Let me try this way. Oh, wow, is this outside? Patterns of light danced across the room, a smell of seaweed, a strange perfume. A sight surprising, a strange pillar of water rising. Hello? Welcome to the ship's womb. You are Ruth, I presume. I stammered, yes, how did you know? Behind her hood, her face wouldn't show. I'm the librarian, knowledge is my trade. We've waited a long time for you, we have prayed. Library? I gave the room some looks. If this is a library, where are the books? All our knowledge is embedded in this hall. I'm the one who picks up the answers from the wall. Every square is a piece of information. My work is finding the right translation. My mind was trying to adjust its worldview. And what is that floating water statue? We call it the oracle, but that's mostly rhetorical. Answers are most of the time simple and pure, but asking the right questions is difficult for sure. The oracle helps you with the most important task, how to ask. Waited? You say you've waited for someone like me? I don't understand, I'm just a nobody. Never think little of yourself and your power. Every life matters, and you will have your hour. A single grain can stop the cogs of a machine. A tiny egg, if hatched, can become a queen. You are young, you're a coiled spring. You are the one who can change everything. Okay. So I need to ask this thing the right questions. Do you have a question? The oracle might give you a suggestion. Yes, let's try. As I looked into the water's reflection, I felt a wave of introspection. Who will take over as captain of this ship if I stop Amrita's ego trip? We will find someone impartial and sincere who can set our course and steer. Is that Ruth? Ruth can do that. Let's try another question. Is there life after death? I asked under my breath. The answer is difficult to construe. It's neither false nor true. If I may be so bold, what does my future hold? Oh, we know the past but barely the present. The future is unknown until the time is spent. Why is Amrita so cruel? I don't understand how she can rule. Amrita has changed from fair to vain. Her pain shadows her ability to reign. I called a spade a spade. How can I not be afraid? You should be afraid, make no mistake, but fear keeps you sharp and awake. Keep asking. Oh, that's it. That's the last of the questions. Okay, well, I know what I have to do vaguely. I was thinking I could pick up that cactus. No, I need to get the banana to be younger, so I can give that to the chef, get the knife. I can give this metal plate to the mechanic. And apart from that, I don't really know what else I have to do. But I'm sure once I give the thing to the mechanic, more options will unlock and I'll realize what I need to do. For me, I'm going to have a little break, but for you, I'll be right back. If we give this metal plate to this fellow, I think that's exactly what he wants. This is good. I can use this as a hood. A few more adjustments and she's ready to fly. Now I just need a pilot who's not afraid to try. Is that us? Now that the hood is firmly affixed, I believe the hover sled is fixed. Are we the pilot? Can I have the oil gun now? Can I borrow your oil can? I asked the old man. Oh, no. No. How is the repair going? Now that your bonnet has blessed it, I need someone to test it. I'm too old, I can't see well, and the last time I drove, I fell. Let's do it. I know how to ride a bike. I can try it out if you like. All right, let's go. If it can fly, I want to know. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous. Goodness gracious. Let's get this baby flying. I hope you won't find it terrifying. I'm a little nervous. What's your advice? I'm afraid I'll ruin your sled. It's so nice. The controls are simple but might be rough. Tiny adjustments are usually enough. I'll give it a try. Let's fly. Okay, see that floating rock up there? Try to reach it, but take care. What's this? What's button? Oh, that goes up? Easy on the controls if you want to avoid rolls. Button? What does steer do? Okay, it goes up. Whoa. I think that's fine, right? On your first trip, you made it up there. Ruth, it's true. Your talent is rare. Goodness gracious. It is beautiful up here, though. What is this tree? It looks like a cherry blossom. The tree looked old and bent, but still full of life with a refreshing scent. Can I grab anything? On the tree that had taken root, branches were filled with fruit. Oh, nice. As far as I could sense, the fruit was unripe and dense. We could swap that for the banana. Yep, I think we can swap that for the banana. And we're done. It had been a nice sidetrack, but it was time to get back. Okay, that's exactly what we need to do. This was going well until it, yeah. Then I fell. Oh no, it's broken again. How are you feeling? You took quite the fall. I'm a little dizzy, that's all. But how is the sled? Is it completely destroyed? Don't worry about it. It will keep me employed. Broken machines we can repair, but we have no people to spare. I realized what was wrong thanks to this test of ours. It'll be up and running again in a few short hours. Well, at least we have some fruits. I still can't have the oil gun. No. Alright, I think I know what I need to do. Let's take this fruit. Should I take it directly to the kitchen? See, I don't think so. I think if I take it to the kitchen to the chef, he's going to say, I don't like that fruit. It's unripe or something. It's not ready. So I think I just need to go directly to the age machine. Alrighty, here we are. If we just go straight down the back, I think that's the machine. Yes. What if we put that on there? Yep, that's it. Oh. We've got two things. It seemed the machine could permute even small things like fruit. Oh, it's a seed. The fruit had shrunk indeed. All that was left was a shiny seed. The fruit looked ripe and delicious, hopefully tasty and nutritious. Can I do anything with the seed? Okay, no, 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 and no. Okay, so we are totally done then with those seeds. What way is it to the chef? What's this? Hang on, wait. I have an idea. I don't remember what this room was for. I'm going to try putting the seed in there. Oh, I didn't want to put that there. Okay. I don't know exactly what that machine is for just yet, so we'll just leave it. I'm trying to find my way to the teleport rooms. Oh, it's not there. Oh, I know where it is. Oh, silly me. Silly me. It's just in here. I think the chef is in that room. Yes. All right. So, chef, I have some beautiful fruit for you. Wow, ripe saber fruit. These are delicious. This will please the queen so vicious. Here, hold my knife while I get these prepared. Thank you so much. My life is spared. Alrighty, so what are we doing with the knife? Trying to think, what do I do with that knife? I'm just going to check out the other rooms because I forget what's there. Oh, that's that room. No, I think the vicious queen is there, so we won't go in that room. What's this way? Oh, it's that. I'm just going to give my knife to everybody and see if anyone wants it. I have everything I need. You'll use that later to have us freed. Please don't. It will get contaminated. Let's see if there's any new questions. Everything's so strange, I don't know what to feel. Is this a dream or is it real? You can feel pain. That's something dreams can't feign. How long have you been traveling? There were so many mysteries unraveling. In your time frame, 7,000 years, we've seen countless frontiers. Wow! A question in my head took center stage. How can the age machine reverse age? Universal rules have loopholes. It balances time like magnetic poles. I'm getting lots more questions. If I may be so bold, we've seen that one before. Okay, well, I think we are all done. And I have to say, I'm not too sure what to do now. I have a seed. I have a knife. Those ladies don't seem to want anything. The only thing I have left to do is talk to the mechanic. But I don't think he wants any of this stuff. Oh, that's a nice blade. You did a good trade. No, I don't want it. Don't want it. Let's take a look at this blueprint. I'm trying to look here for like seeds or something that I can use. Locked from the inside. Is there nothing here? I could vaguely see the queen through the glass. No, there's nothing I can do. That pipe, the duct went through this hole and continued into the wall. I thought that maybe I could cut the duct open and sneak in that way. You know, that's got me thinking though. That's got me thinking. Maybe that is something that I have to do. I might have to sneak my way in, but I can't find any other ducts. And I can't get up there. Can I get... Oh, I'm scared to stand on that thing. That's... Have I... Oh, wait. I don't know if I've explored here much. Okay, cool. That is definitely something. So we have quite a few things. Let's go and see our cows. Oh, there's a froggy. Oh, is that a frog? It's very noisy. That was far from weak. I don't want to use them. The frog was far quicker than me. When I bent down, it wanted to flee. Of course, because I have a knife. I just want to hear your call. I promise, that's all. Oh, you don't have to use the knife on it. Goodness gracious. Okay. Oh. Licky, with her wonderful physique, had caught the frog that went squeak. What do I want with a frog? What would I do without you? Why do I want a frog? The frog with the squeak so violent, she sat still in my hand, silent. Oh wait, I have an idea. Could I put the frog in that pipe thing with the bubbles when I turn it off? Let's talk to this fellow. Please, there must be some way that you can save my cows today. My hands are bound, I am afraid. Amrita holds the power and can't be swayed. And even if I were to be trying, our holy herd is still dying. What is wrong with the beast over there? Her horn is broken and her breath irregular. That is Yukita. She's the wild one of the herd. Last time in the age machine, something occurred. She went berserk and her tail flung, almost like she didn't want to get young. Now we must tie her down to make her stay, and feed her sleepy grass to keep her at bay. Sleepy grass? Could that work on the queen? I took some yellow plants and stuck them down my pants. The milk beast was sleeping with a snoring sound, with a rope around her horn. She was bound. Can I cut the rope? I whispered to the animal, this is a truce. You stay calm and I'll let you loose. Okay, that worked. You know what you're doing, I hope. Not a good idea, taking that rope. Take care of the herd, I'll take care of the queen. She's dangerous to you all. I'll intervene. So we have rope. The rope seems strong and quite long. Some buds I found on the lawn, smelling them made me yawn, so I'm guessing we put them into the soup, right? There was a huge cavity below the rock that defied gravity. And that's where we got the fruit from. A huge chunk of ground was floating in the air. I didn't understand how it floated up there. Okay, I think we're done here. Uh-huh. I don't do anything with my cows. Okay, I'm so glad that I found that little walkway again. And now I think I know what I'm doing. Let's go in here, push the button. I'm pretty sure I put the frog in. If this doesn't work, I don't know what the answer is. I didn't want to put that there. Maybe it was needed elsewhere. What? Oh, Maybe I was doing the ship a disfavor, but maybe it would give the water some flavor. Right, so the sleepy water has gone in. I looked at the water turning yellow. That drink could turn anyone mellow. Okay, well that's exactly what we need. Now I've done that. Oh, we don't need anything in there. I know what I'm doing. The rope seems strong and quite long. I don't use that with the ladies? No, they don't want it. Yes, I have thoughts. I have thoughts and ideas. Don't need the frog there, but I think I know what to do. I need to go. I'm going to check out the chef because I am curious about what happens if I can put the frog in the soup. I don't want to do that. No. Okay, I was just checking. Just checking. No, I don't do anything else there. Okay, get back up. Back up, back up, back up. I think what I need to do is head down to the guy that's making the drinks and get him to maybe pour out a new drink. That's the queen. And that, I think, is the water pipes, right? So that's going to eventually go to her area. Oh, wait, no. No, I had an idea. I'm going to have to do that again. Because you know the water fountain? I thought maybe that has been affected by the sleepy flower. So we'll just go down here, have a bit of a look, see if that has been affected. Yes, it has. It seemed the sleepy grass had infused the water the oracle used. This is strange. I can smell a change. Nice. Okay, they don't have anything new. Do you have a question? It's just the same questions as before. Okay, can I put anything in there? No. What about the frog? No. Okay, so we don't use anything there, but it has changed. There's nothing I can do with it though. All right, let's go back down. I'll see if I can talk to the brewer and if he can get us a different drink. Can you make us? Oh, no, because his machines are completely broken. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, well, there's nothing I can do there. You don't want that. You don't want the froggy. The rope. No. Now I'm stuck again and I'm just trying everything. I honestly don't know. I don't think I... Oh, hey Froggy, here you can sit. This seems like a perfect fit. Why? Why do we want the frog there? The frog fit snugly. It was quite cute, but it made no sound. It was mute. Okay, there's nothing that we can do. I don't want to stab the poor thing. I don't use that there. Wasn't it? That's worked. Gotta oil that squeaky spool with my oil squirt gun tool. This is soon dry, he said with a sigh. Okay, so now it's run out of oil completely, but that has some oil on it. The well-oiled spool went round and round without making any kind of sound. What do I do with that? Does that do anything now? Gotta stop that squeaky noise before something destroys. He's put more oil on it. That was it, no more grease. I have no use for empties. Ah, nice. Goodbye, little frog. Thanks for the help. Sorry I pricked you and made you yelp. Yes, that was not very nice. So now we have an oil gun. What do we do with that? An empty squirt gun that could spray liquids from far away. I know what to do. We need to go to that fountain, fill the oil gun with the sleepy liquid. Yep. Okay, let me get back up there. All right, here we are. So let's use the oil gun. Yes. I sucked sleepy grass water into the gun, hoping it was the right thing I'd done. Are we actually ready? Which way? Which way is the way I need to go? It's not that way. I already know. Oh man, I'm going to start speaking in rhymes. Oh no, I have to shut up. I have to shut up because I was already thinking of a rhyme then. And like rhyming, rhyme with time. I'm going to be speaking in rhymes most of the time. Well then what do I do now? Door was locked from the inside. Okay, well we're not going to go that way. The rope. Does that work? No. Well, at least we have this spray thing to get them from a distance. So let's think of what we can use. I'm kind of tempted to spray the water into the soup, but no, that doesn't actually work. I don't know what to do. This room, there's nothing in here, and I can't go that way, even with my oil can. That would just cause a scene. This potion was meant for the queen. There's nothing I can do there. There was a hollow channel hidden behind the panel. What? The tunnel was narrow and tight. The darkness gave me fright. I could feel the chute split. Should I continue or should I quit? Oh no. This is, I didn't know where I was going. It could be dangerous without knowing. Let's go back. I need to go back down to the mechanics room because that's going to be the blueprint. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. Here, blueprint. Where are you going to take me? Where's the entrance though? There. It depends, like, what's that way? What's that? That's going to take me to that room. I don't think I need to go there. I think I need to go like there where that diamond is. Maybe right down, right up, right. Right down, right up. I have to write it down. I have to write this down. Right down, right up, right. I think that's where I want to go. I want to go to where the diamond is. Or to the left. I don't know. I don't know if doing this is gonna like hurt me or anything. Okay, we're here. I'm gonna follow my instructions. I've got it written down. All right. Oh, I can only go up or down. Well, let's go down. Because instead of right down and then right up. So now I need to go up. What was I doing in this dark maze? Again, the shaft split in two ways. Up. And then if I go up again. Again, I could feel the tunnel split. Should I go up, down, or quit? Let's try up. Oh, well, that's everything I've written down. I don't think it's got me anywhere. Just as my heart filled with dread, I saw a sliver of light ahead. Okay, it worked. Oh, we're in that pipe outside the Queen's room. Whoa. There we are. Whoa. The Queen sat there quite relaxed while her people were dying, taxed. From the chute I could see a plate of fruit and a bottle of brute. Isn't that deodorant? That's not good. Oh, that's the staff. Amrita's staff was directly below, stuck in a hole emitting a blue glow. I could use the rope to get that out. It looked like the Queen lived quite well, while she kept her people in conditions like hell. A beautiful wooden drawer sat in the corner on the floor. Oh no, I didn't want to go back. No, I didn't want to do that. I've got to do all that again. I've got to do all that again now. Oh, cool. I don't. That's nice. I think what I need to do... The Queen was taking small sips, regularly putting the glass to her lips. I think I need to wait for her to... I took a deep breath. I was quite alert. I aimed at the glass and then squirt. Whoa. And she's going to fall asleep. Yes. Yes, it worked. It worked. My potion had worked. The Queen was asleep. From the looks of it, her slumber was deep. Okay, so what do I do? What do I do? I reckon I get the robe. Here it went, my only hope. Luckily, I was quite good with a rope. Whoa, it worked. The staff was taken. I'd give it to Gopal before she would awaken. That's so cool. We did it. Gopal couldn't help but laugh. It's a miracle. You got the staff. The wielder of the Veda's spear decides our next frontier. But what do I do? How can it be used? I'm not a leader. I'm just confused. I won't pretend to know its mode of operation. Can you feel its power? A strange sensation? I don't know. Maybe I feel a hint of vertigo. Uh-oh. Is that the Queen? Damn. She's still sleepy. Oh, it's not vertigo. You feel it's fear. Now please give me back my spear. Don't come closer. We won't say please. You plebeian fools, get down on your knees. You're no queen of mine. Ruth, it's your time to shine. Wave, point, or strike? Point? The staff will never obey. This is not some child's play. Strike. The staff can only be controlled by someone who's crossed the threshold. Wave? Your effort is lackluster. Stop waving it like a feather duster. It didn't work. Now you've had your little insurrection. What punishment is apt for such disaffection? For giving me the cold shoulder, I guess you'll have to get older. Ruth, quickly run and hide before she has us both tied. What do I do? I had to think of something quick. Amrita was mad and she had her stick. Oh no, this time there is no escape. I will crush you like a grape. Oh damn, I've got a knife. What on earth do I do? Don't come closer, I have a knife. That little thing won't save your life. How dare you board my ship and meddle with my power? Say your prayer now, this is your final hour. For your sins you'll pay the ultimate price. Your life will be a useless sacrifice. Refuse. You're deranged, you can't take me. We will win, we will break free. There will be no refusing, there will be death, you're losing. Oh no. Oh God, I don't know what to do. I notice with despair the drill won't work there. Oh no. Can I spray her again? Scream if you must, your end is nigh. The time has finally come for you to die. Is this all you've got? Give it another shot. Okay, well what do I do now? Do I spray her again? Oh, the squirt gun was unfilled. Oh no, what do I do? A simple human is no match for me. I will end you no matter your plea. I've got to try something else. I don't really know what to do here. Rope on that thing? Can't reach it. Oh no. I just have to keep trying everything that I've got. What about that pipe? Yes, that works. When the pipe got loose, it almost fell. It sounded faintly like a cowbell. Okay, so what do I do now? I need to put something in there. I need to put something. What? The seed? Couldn't use that there. Oh, I'm getting more opportunity. Okay, so I wasn't able to tie the rope there. I'm gonna try one more time and see if there's anything else I can do. So I've tried the seed, the rope, the oil can, the needle. No, didn't work. Damn it. What about trying plead? When all youth is exhumed, you will also be doomed. Oh, that's different. Oh, the drill didn't work. The needle. I don't know if I had enough time to do that. Let's try that again. The needle. Needle couldn't be used. Seed. The seed. The cog's speed was halted by the seed. So that stopped the cogs turning. Talk all you want, nobody can hear. You are alone. Plead again. So that stopped turning. What else do I do? Tie the rope. I tied the rope to the spinning thing. Maybe it could work as a sling. A sling. What am I wanting to use in there? Use as a sling. A sling. Oh damn it. Not enough time. Use as a sling. Alright, well we're running out of options, so we'll just keep going. That works. I tied the can to the end of the rope. There it went, my only hope. Okay, so that is flinging around. The cowbell! The cowbell! Whoa! No! Please, no, don't leave me, don't let go, Licky. Oh my god, no! You saved me, you came in the end, you've always been loyal, always my friend. I'm so sorry, but she will depart. The Queen's staff went straight through her heart. Can't we take her to the age machine? Maybe it can fix her, make her clean. I'm sorry, but it's too late. She has already passed the gate. No, there has to be something. Licky was a magnificent beast. We will pray for the deceased. No. It broke my heart to see her gone, but a tiny voice whispered, you must go on. Take the spear, have no fear. Why? Why? Don't be sad, it's not the end. Fill your heart with the love from your friend. Brainless animals, what a disgrace. I order you to get back in your place. Please, there has to be something that they can do. Your reign is over. You're no longer queen. Let's take her to the age machine. Please try with the cow. Please put Licky there. And Ruth dragged the queen to the age machine where all the elders gathered. It was quite the scene. Wow. Amrita was forced to withdraw all the years. It was a coup d'etat. I don't know how to say that, I'm sorry. Everyone got back their youth. It was a just affair, while Amrita withered and turned to dust in the air. What about my cow? What about my cow? Goodness gracious, that's Amrita? After years of stealing age and causing mistrust, all left of Amrita was some bones and dust. Jeez. But my cow, my cow. We owe you, Ruth. You gave us back our youth. A veil has been lifted. It's great how I feel. This calls for a celebratory meal. It came true. My calculations were correct. You came to our aid. You came to protect. We have all healed. The staff is now yours to wield. And there's a little boy. He's back to being a boy. You saved my life and you took care of my son. I can't thank you enough for what you have done. Hopefully the future will bring you much joy. And you, Halim, went back to being a boy? Yeah, being old was tough. I'll be grown up soon enough. She got what she deserved. She had it coming. Now we're free. I can't stop humming. But what about the milk beasts? Won't they die? My cows will never become a youth supply. I'm sure together we can lift this curse. We can go anywhere in the universe. What about my cow? That didn't last long. Something's wrong. Oh. Mechanic, you got a job to do. This ain't looking good. The engine's overheating. We'll fall to the ground if we can't get the ship fleeting. That fire doesn't look good. I'm scared. Do you have an idea on how it can be repaired? Someone turned off the steam vents from the outside. I can't get them open from here, even if I tried. Uh-oh, I might be the one to blame for this. I did something earlier to stop the steaming hiss. If we can't get the vents open, we are doomed. Gravity will soon have us consumed. How do I get outside? The hover sled's fixed. Fancy a ride? Okay, so back to this, are we? I'm so sad about the cow though. Like, I'm not happy. You'll have to jump off when we're over the lever. Take it out quickly. It's now or never. Alright, where the hell am I? What? Where am I? We must not hit the wing. It will ruin the whole thing. Dude, I don't know where to go. Get back down, you silly thing. Stay out of the smoke. Okay, well, stay out of the smoke. Let's go that way and down. Where's the lever then? Mate, I can't see it. I don't know where it is. Don't hit the wing. Oh, there we go. Run, open the exhaust before everything's lost. Oh, damn. Oh, no. Can you get up? Hurry. Oh, we're so close now. Quick, 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 quick. Get it. Hurry. Oh, what's wrong? Pull the damn thing. Fantastic. Hang on, has that worked? No? It's just worked? Just before we hit the water? Oh man, I gotta get off this thing. Get me out, get me out. Where's my cows? Where's my cows? That was close, but you saved the day. What you've done for us we'll never repay. Let's get back on board. It's time to say goodbye to this fjord. What about my cows though? This is my home, but where's my cows? Are we... Wait. She's not gonna go back home? She's leaving? She's leaving her life? Wow. I suppose there was not much left for her there. Anyway. Old days, I must leave you behind. My future is elsewhere. Today I'm unconfined. Oh, wow. I'm so surprised. That was a very different ending and outcome than what I thought. The end. I really enjoyed that. I am upset though. I want to lodge a complaint about Licky the cow. I'm not happy about that. I love animals. I don't want to see an animal dying in the games that I play, so that's made me really sad. I wish there was a different outcome for poor Licky, our cow. I just don't know why she couldn't be okay. And we could have swapped, got some of the age from the queen and put it on the cow. That's made me sad. That's honestly made me very sad. And I'm not happy about that. But other than that, I don't have any complaints. That's my only complaint about the cow. But it was actually a really fun game. I really enjoyed it. The rhyming thing took me by surprise as well. Wasn't expecting that, but that was a really fun twist, and it's not something that you expect to see. But I thought it was a really great story. I'm glad I took the time in the beginning to read the journal. It explained a lot about Ruth's life and her family. She basically had nobody here. I did think, naively, that she would sell her milk and butter and cheese to this alien race. But that wasn't it at all. It had a bit of a sinister twist there in the end. But this was a great story and I had a fantastic time playing. Really enjoyed it. Thank you for watching this with me. I hope you don't mind the one game in one video. I'm just wanting to give that a little try and see how it goes. Sometimes these longer videos can be a little bit difficult to consume, but I really just wanted to try it and see how it went, as opposed to releasing a couple of videos for the same game. It's just an experiment. I'm experimenting on this channel just to see how things go and what you guys like, but I had such a great time playing. I loved it. Thank you for watching this with me. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and have a great day. Bye.